Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today's latest first transfer headline is Arsenal backed to sign Martin Ødegaard permanently after key transfer hint. So the reports are stating that Martin Ødegaard has quickly settled into English football since joining Arsenal on loan from Real Madrid. Former Arsenal striker Kevin Campbell has backed Martin Ødegaard to sign for the club on a permanent basis following his loan spell. The 22-year-old Norway international has quickly settled into Mikel Arteta's side following his loan from Real Madrid in January, making his first start in the weekend's 4-2 victory against Leeds United. Ødegaard has caught the headlines since after refusing to rule out a longer spell with the Gunners, which has reportedly upset his parent club. Real Madrid are said to still have plans for the player they signed as a teenager, though a lot depends on their transfer activity and managerial situation, with Zinedine Zidane heavily linked to Juventus. Furthermore, as a result, Campbell believes that Arsenal will push to sign Ødegaard permanently and has stated he is good enough to shine. While Martin Ødegaard is a Real Madrid player, he has been at the club 6 years and has never really established himself. That is a long time. He told Football Insider he probably wants a home and some stability. He has no language problems coming to Arsenal. Arteta is trying to build a good culture there. The dressing room is finally right, and that is why Ødegaard probably feels comfortable. There's a lot of young players coming through now as well, which is great for him. He can bounce off those guys. Why not seek a home? Why not join permanently? He is good enough. That is the one thing that I know. He just needs a platform to show it. I can see it happening. So the latest reports and rumours suggesting that Arsenal are back to sign Martin Ødegaard on a permanent transfer after there is a key transfer hint. And with Martin Ødegaard quickly settling into English football since training on loan from Real Madrid until the end of the season, it looks like the former Arsenal star Kevin Campbell has backed Martin Ødegaard to sign for the club on a permanent basis, and it looks like since his quick settlement into the club, it looks like he has caught the headlines since after refusing to rule out a longer spell with the Gunners. And as mentioned in the previous video, if you haven't checked that one out, go and check that one out. He has reportedly upset his parent club, Real Madrid, with his latest comments in the post-match interview against the victory for Leeds. And it looks like Real Madrid are also having plans for the player they signed as a teenager, as it is all dependent on their transfer activity and the managerial situation, as Juventus want Zinedine Zidane. And as I mentioned in another previous video, if you guys haven't checked that out, Martin Ødegaard's situation heavily depends on Zinedine Zidane. It looks like Martin Ødegaard has had enough of Zinedine Zidane. He hasn't given him the opportunities. He hasn't given him the freedom to fight for a spot. And with the aging Real Madrid squad with the likes of Modric and Kroos, who are well beyond their 30s, and the likes of Isco, the likes of other players such as Isco not performing, it may lead for Real Madrid to rely on Martin Ødegaard, but it looks like with Zinedine Zidane, you never know what's going to happen. Ødegaard looks like he wants to play at a place where he feels comfortable, and that could be Arsenal. So you have to wait and see how this one pans out. So the next transfer headline we're going to talk about is Edu told Arsenal can discover the permanent Alexandre Lacazette replacement with £15 million offer. So the reports are stating that Arsenal have been linked with a move for the Celtic striker, who could be the perfect direct replacement for Alexandre Lacazette amid talk of an exit this summer. Alexandre Lacazette is reportedly one of the names Arsenal looking to sell this summer. As it was first reported, the Gunners squad planning for the summer transfer window is already underway, with several players having uncertainties over their futures at the club. In addition, Arsenal are likely to be open to letting the likes of Lacazette and fellow centre forward Eddie Nketiah leave, with both players entering into the final year of their contracts at the Emirates Stadium. Meanwhile, it is claimed that the North London outfit will be on a cost-cutting mission this summer in a move which could see them cash in on the Frenchman. It would appear that the next few months are going to be extremely busy for Arsenal technical director Edu. Amid reports he is closing to complete the first club's transfer deal ahead of the summer transfer window. And if Lacazette is scored, the Brazilian transfer chief will also certainly be in the market for a replacement. Luckily, the perfect candidate has emerged and is a name that has been long been linked with a move to Arsenal: Celtic striker Odsonne Edouard. The Frenchman's contract at Celtic Park expires at the end of next season, and there are no signs that he will be signing a renewal. As a result, Neil Lennon's side risks losing Edouard for free in 2020 if they don't sell him this summer, and they have been told by former striker Andy Walker to accept an offer of just £15 million. Odsonne Edouard realises that he got stability and is worth a lot of money. Walker told the Scottish Football Podcast, "How much? I'm not sure, as he's not been firing on all cylinders. Let's say they paid £9 million for him, but any player he switches off, I think that's alarming for any potential suitor. I know that it's your job as your manager and the coaching staff to keep players on board, but Edouard is not someone that didn't get the move they were expecting last summer, and it is highlighted by the manager in the form of Neil Lennon. Edouard didn't appear totally committed, and I think now he realises it's not so long until the summer transfer window. He will get his move, so how much money will Celtic get for him? It all depends on how much they're willing to accept, but if they get anything around £15 million, and now I think you're absolutely doing business." So the latest reports and headlines suggesting Odsonne Edouard is that Edu has told Arsenal and has urged them, has convinced them to discover the perfect Alexandre Lacazette replacement with a £15 million offer in the form of Odsonne Edouard, someone that has been playing for Celtic, someone that moved from the French league in the form of PSG to Celtic, and someone that we know as a left back that has been sensational, that moved from Celtic, Kieran Tierney. So Odsonne Edouard, for me, I think he could be the answer to all the problems in my opinion. Lacazette's worth, as mentioned in a previous video, is around about £30 million. I think Arsenal could get that offer nice and easily. Big clubs are ready to sign Alexandre Lacazette, and at the same time they got a nice replacement in the form of Odsonne Edouard. And I think this would be a good deal for Edu. I don't know what you guys think. As I mentioned before, I don't know, I'm on both sides of Alexandre Lacazette. I want him to stay, I want him to leave. But you make sure you guys leave in the comments what do you think about signing Odsonne Edouard and selling Alexandre Lacazette. But other than that, guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video, and peace.